I'll kind of do a little bit of a review on the Sportiva Sport rock scrambling shoes. These are my rock scrambling shoes that I use whenever the trails get tough and require a little bit more grip. For those of you who do a lot of hiking, you might know that hiking shoes don't really have a lot of grip on them. So when it comes to rock scrambling, they're not actually very good. If you're going to get serious with rock scrambling, you've got to get yourself a set of these shoes. The first pro would have to be grip. Honestly, this is what this shoe is made for, and it is just unbelievable how much of a difference it makes. There's plenty of peaks that I have not climbed because I didn't have these shoes. And now that I've had these shoes, I've gone back and climbed them. So Tibrogargan is one that I've attempted many times and failed. I have not been able to get past it. My confidence just went out the window once I got up to Chicken Rock. And yeah, I actually did conquer Chicken Rock with my normal shoes, but yeah, the lack of grip just wrecked my confidence. I had to go down the bypass track. But with these shoes, you just have a little bit more confidence. It's not just the grip, it's the height of the shoe as well. Like, I find that hiking shoes are quite tall normally, like stilted off the ground, which is great for gripping mud and making sure you don't sink down in it. But when it comes to rock scrambling, and you kind of want to be really close to the ground. My next pro with these shoes is going to be the fact that they're really comfortable. I can walk around in these shoes all day. I've done Mount Barney in them. That's nearly a 20k hike. I think it's 18 to be exact. But rock scrambling shoes, once you get off the rock scrambling, it's not something you expect to really do long distance hikes in. And Mount Barney has a bit of everything. So you rock scramble at the start where you want to have these shoes. And I know some people will carry these shoes on their backpacks, and they've got like little hooks on them too, which I think are designed for that. But essentially, they're comfortable enough that you could definitely get away with an all-day hike. Unless you're doing multiple days, in which case I might recommend not using them. I find these just as comfortable as normal hiking shoes. I've never really gotten blisters on them, and I've gotten blisters on my hiking shoes, so maybe they're even more comfortable. You ever done a whole day hike and your feet feel heavy by the end? Well, I don't really have that problem with these shoes. They're really light, and it does make a difference, especially when you're climbing up massive mountains all day long. And maybe just a little bonus one, they're actually pretty stylish, I reckon. They're colourful, they're interesting, unlike your normal hiking shoes, which are very grey and drab. So you guys might be wondering, what about the cons? There's got to be cons to a shoe that's this good, right? I can go rock scrambling with them, I can do normal hiking with them. Yeah, that is true. They're not as good as hiking shoes for normal hiking, so that is one con. Like, when it comes to waterproof, they're not waterproof. So if you go step in a puddle or a bit of mud, your feet are going to be wet the rest of the day. They're not stilted either, so it doesn't take much of a puddle to soak your feet with these. But that's not what they're designed for. I guess with any specialist shoe, there's going to be compromise. And definitely the only other con I've got with these shoes would have to be the cost. I think I paid nearly $240 for my set, which is quite a fair bit considering that they wear quite a bit faster, having that real soft rubber compound. Definitely not something you would want to wear on every hike because you'd go through them very fast. They're also extremely expensive at $240. So if you were using these every single day for hikes, just your normal standard hikes, not rock scrambling, you would wear through these a lot faster than what you'd wear through a set of hiking shoes. I guess that's all the pros and cons I can think of off the top of my head with these shoes. They're awesome shoes really for rock scrambling. Brings us to the end of this one. If you guys want a set of these hiking shoes, I'll leave a link in the description. We're doing epic forward driving, camping, hiking and fishing videos on this channel every single week on a Friday, and they're awesome videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of that.